Donut SMP is the biggest public Minecraft SMP that anyone can join, averaging thousands of players every single day. But right now, it's gone completely. Now, what could have possibly happened that a Minecraft server that was so successful just disappear out of nowhere? Well, first, we need to know a little bit of background. It was made in 2021 by a YouTuber called drdonut, who now has over 700,000 subscribers, and he's extremely well known in the Minecraft community. And this server went from a really small hardcore one, where if you die, you get banned, and it grew in size extremely quickly, especially from the shorts that were being uploaded over multiple platforms that totaled hundreds of millions of views. But this server wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, because it got attacked multiple times by pay-to-win YouTubers, and it was put on blast to sometimes millions of viewers because of its pay-to-win elements like crate keys. Now, even though this server is completely down, along with their website store, you can go on the Wayback Machine to see what it looked like. Seeing this, you may be able to understand why people try to destroy this server. Keys are in the complete grey area because it's almost like gambling, and appealing to a young audience, I don't think gambling is the way to go. Even though all of this happened, the server was not really affected, and all of that duping was just reverted. It didn't affect the server as much as everyone thought it was going to. If anything, the server was even more booming than before, and everything was going smooth until the single click of a button doomed the entire server. A developer by the name of Pedro was deleting some unused files because things were getting messy, until he deleted something called proxy1. It may not seem like a big deal, but the whole backbone of the server was connected to this single proxy. Deleting this meant almost everything was going to break. The server was not going to be able to function, and almost all data would be lost permanently. Everything in player inventories, all of their homes, everything that was built, everything you could possibly think of was destroyed. There were so many questions that were flying out, and everyone was confused, but rightfully so, because this was complete chaos. If there were backups of the servers, it would have been reverted to the last backup without any lost data, but they had this to say.
We were working on backups for the new season, and we didn't want to test out a new automatic downloading backup system on the current season because we didn't know if it was gonna accidentally do anything wrong.
It's just really unfortunate that they were planning on backups, and I'll link the stage recording in the description, but drdonut genuinely seemed like he was about to cry. He has every single right to be upset about this, because it's an honest mistake that just happens. There's no one anything can do about it. The server had 1.5 million joins, and all of the players' data was completely removed. This also included everyone's banned data, like nobody was banned anymore. All of those cheaters, all of those terrible people that did terrible things, everyone was just allowed to join the server again, and nobody will ever know that they were banned before, because that data is gone. There was one huge relief for the Donut SMP though, because they did back up payment records of who paid for what. Because imagine if you spent money on that server, you just feel like it went to waste, and the server would have been under heavy fire from people demanding reimbursements. It costs tens and thousands of pounds to run a server of this scale, even if there's nobody playing it, and since there's no revenue stream, and even the store is closed down, it's going straight out of their pockets. Now, there's no pointing fingers here, and you can't just blame the developer that did this, because even though it's partially his fault, there were also no backups where there should have been. And it's not to say he did it on purpose. drdonut himself said that he did this before a very long time ago, when the server had only around 150 players back in 2019. He said that from when the new season launches, they'll have backups stored on everything in multiple locations, which is definitely required this time around. I think that the Donut SMP has learned their lesson, and I genuinely hope that they come back as a better server. But what do you think of the situation? Let me know in the comments, and please subscribe for more stories like